Thank you. Have a nice day.
During the situation right now with the pandemic, how we could, in the future also be able to utilize these to help people. My legislation, when I did the autonomous vehicle legislation, like I said, we got it through the House, and unfortunately it stalled over in the Senate. We're trying to keep it moving, but things that we looked at was we want to make sure that we can help folks with disabilities, we can help seniors, we can help people that might not be able to get out. So we want to make sure that's what we want them to look at. We want them to look at the overall picture as to where we're going to be in the world, and it's also the questions about the supply chain to make sure we, once you get them, that you can keep utilizing them, that you don't have a shutdown. So it's kind of the who, what, where, when, why, and how that we can get out there. We want to be the leaders out there in the world, and it sounds, when you look at Bowling Green and have 1,000 deliveries a day, and especially when you're thinking about maybe 1 in 16 students out here every day utilize this, that's amazing. One of the things that we're, right here at Bowling Green, that we also looked at in our legislation that was also included on the autonomous vehicles, is that, for what can that do for employment? Well, it sounds like more people can get, or they can hire more people to do certain things with these units. So when you think about all of the work, the manufacture, the electronics, the computerization, the robotics, all the way down and right to the person who's making sure that product's delivered. So we want to make sure all those things, so we want to create more jobs as we go forward. It's just like with autonomous vehicles right now, we can't have 50 states in the District of Columbia coming up with their own regulations and laws on the books, because you could have an autonomous vehicle here in the state of Ohio, but once it gets within 5 miles of Indiana, start telling the driver that within 5 minutes you're going to have to take over the control of the vehicle, because it is not allowed to be on that as it crosses a state line. So that's why you want to make sure that we're doing this, because again, it's for an interstate as we're working forward.